So recently, some personal stuff came up, and I just sort of lost interest in modeling altogether. Um, so I needed to do some things just to sort of get that energy back. So I'll show you sort of what I've been up to help me get back into this hobby. As you can see here, I have a arcade fight stick. It's the Mad Catz Street Fighter Cross Tekken Versus, I think. Did a lot of work on this. If you can see here, it's an Xbox controller. I've modified the inside, so now it works on both PlayStation and Xbox. Took out the original buttons and put in silent buttons. I don't know if they're silent, but noise reduction. That's what these sound like, and these are standard buttons. So you can hear they're a lot quieter. Makes it better when you have other people around. And then also got some new artwork for it. This was painted by, goes by Big Z. Did a pretty good job on it. I'm pretty happy with it. And this is sort of the end result. So, the reason I did this is because I also came across the Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Edition collection of stuff, and found the PlayStation one pretty cheap, and wanted to play these games. I love fighting games. I'm just not good at them, but I have a lot of fun playing them. I am pretty terrible at Street Fighter 4. Cross Tekken's pretty fun. Still working on that. Also, let's see. I decided to paint this figure that I had sitting around ready for paint for quite some time. It's Sailor Moon and her cat. I don't know much about Sailor Moon or anything, but it's for a friend. Pretty happy with the way it turned out, and be posting a video on that pretty soon. I also ordered my decals for the Nightingale kit. Got them through Samuel Decal. It's pretty much how they arrived, all in bags. They look pretty good. This is a set of just caution markings in white. This is the standard sheet that he makes, one of them anyway. Pretty good. I haven't changed some of the colors on that one, so got some silver, some white. It's pretty good. And then I think this is what they use on the G System kit, but might use some of these too. They're all gold, so that's been pretty nice. Also started sanding this guy. It's SD Optimus Prime. About a third of the way done. It's looking pretty good. And then I've also painted the color parts on this Master Grade Strike. Got the inner frame and white ready for paint. Just haven't done that yet. So you still need to be panel line detailed, weathered. Got a long ways to go, but off to a pretty nice start so far. Yeah, so I also started watching some anime to find some motivation in that. Watched two shows. First one, you can see the images of now. It's called Freezing. Yeah, it's just sort of okay. The beginning's a little not so interesting to me. When you start getting into the backstory of the main character and sort of the major conflict of the show, I think it really starts to pick up. You know, the action's a lot better towards the end. Now, I guess I wouldn't really recommend it, but you know, if you're just looking for something, it's okay. The other one, I think it's called Gabre Zero. You know, I actually really like this one. Don't know much about the actual manga that this is a prequel to, but it's pretty violent, pretty action oriented, kind of stuff that I sort of like, you know. So if you can find it, I recommend that one. Okay, and all that has led me to get back to work on the Nightingale. Shield is done. Most of these fuel tanks are done. Started working on the wings. You can sort of see both wings are in here. Just really need some minor, had to put some putty in some places, so that just needs to be cleaned up and the wings will be done. Same thing with the beam weapon. The gun's going to require a little more work, but it's at least glued together and ready to go. And then just a few miscellaneous bits and pieces in here. After this is really just the upper body, head, and the arms. So it's getting there. Thing I like to point out is that I started using this epoxy sculpt. If you need to use epoxy, I recommend this over millet putty. It's a lot easier to work with, at least for me. It doesn't stick to your hobby knife or anything, so it's pretty good. So I expect to start seeing more videos of the Nightingale now.